There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. If this is supposed to be a love story, that doesn't mean it's supposed to have a happy ending, right? Because isn't Romeo and Juliet a like a love story as well? Not a romance story, but a love story. I don't know the difference. All I know is that Romeo and Juliet is, I know, and then I'm saying I think it's considered a love story, not a romance story. So, well, okay, this is gonna be, ooh, yeah, okay, yeah. Imagine if I like click enough times on her, it like jump scares me or something. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright. Oh shoot, look at this. Wow. Alright. I wonder if this is gonna...
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Is that confirmed though? What's your source? You know? Oh shoot. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Just a little bit, a tad bit, you know? Can someone else do this? Right. Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some kind of reward? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to. Silently continue. What if I just don't? What if I just don't? Right? I mean, it's a narrator, right? He's not gonna stop me, right? I mean, how is he supposed to stop me? Hey, I mean, low-key, you know what? I'm just not even gonna participate. I just woke up, I just spawned here, not knowing who I am, not knowing where I am. I'm just like, oh yeah, just go and kill the princess. It's like, what? Just like that? I don't even know her name. How am I hearing of... Wait, and it's also the narrator. Isn't the narrator not supposed to interact with me? He's just supposed to be telling the story? He's like straight up dictating how the story's supposed to go. I'm so... Yapper plays Slay the Princess. But like, no, seriously though. Isn't the narrator... Isn't the narrator's job supposed to just to be like, tell the story? Not interact with the person he's... Right? He's interacting with me. Like, I get to interact with the narrator. I get to like ask him questions and do things according to like my decisions. So, what if I just don't participate? What if I just turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even know where you're going?
How can I know where I'm going if... No. I don't know where... Listen, it doesn't matter if I know where I'm going or not, because as long as I can get away from the princess and me not having to kill the princess, I'm good. It doesn't matter where I end up. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin. That's it? Just like that? Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Why? I guess I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walking. Probably continue down. What if I'm just not even gonna talk.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Quietly continue.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Who are you? And why do you sound like the narrator? Am I schizophrenic? Am I schizophrenic? Maybe the narrator isn't even a narrator. He's just like a voice in my head that just decided to be just decided to be the narrator, but he's just the voice in my head, right?
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
How am I supposed to know if you know what you're talking about? I don't know. I just got here, dude. I just spawned. Also, what the freak is going on with my cursor? Why is it kind of like a dragon hand or something?
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Really
keep doing
keen
that.
on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know who I am. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about the princess. I don't know anything about the cat. And also, even this moment right now is literally proving my point. That this is like, maybe like beyond me or something. Because like, I turn around to not interact with the cabin. And then it's somehow, like the cabin is right there. I turn around and then it somehow ends up behind me. Like, what the frick? Not. This is some freaking eldritch, some cosmic, I don't freaking know, dude. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. They're not emotionally blackmailing. Honestly, I do want to respond with this, but I've already doubled down with like quietly continuing down the path.
Your silence is deafening.
I'm just not gonna say anything, dude. If anything, the narrator could be chit-chatting right now and realizing that, wait, can he actually not hear me? Maybe he's just like, you know, maybe he just can't hear me.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Well, that just makes me not want to... that just makes me not want to do what I have to do even more. I'm a contrarian. Or, you know, wait, what? There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin... Don't I find? Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wild. It sucks that I don't have the option to just be silent. Man. Alright, I guess if I don't have a choice, I guess...
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Yo, the music... suddenly cutting off. Doki Doki Literature Club? No. Damn, things are getting serious now, huh?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Yo, what the frick going on? What is going on with the freaking music?
It's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Ugh!
Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Yo, I'm losing my mind.
In every direction,
oh, hell
there
no.
is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
Yo, this is so funny. This is so funny. Out of like everything I possibly could have gotten, like out of any ending I could have gotten or whatever, I'm immediately just seeing this. Like they're not even hiding the fact that this is like having to do with some freaking eldritch freaking cosmic horror or whatever, right? Like reality manipulation or something. Like I literally just off rip am getting this, which just makes me not want to kill the princess.
You're too stubborn.
Even more.
Aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. I don't, actually. Because I don't know if you're telling the truth. I haven't even met the princess besides seeing her on the title screen. Actually, this is exactly why I'm wandering off. Because I don't want to kill anyone. It's that simple, dude. It's that simple. And I don't know if you're telling the truth about like, oh, the princess will destroy all, like, everything or something. If the universe is so, like, trying to, like, force me into killing the princess with all of these, like, infinite cabins and stuff, I'm pretty sure the universe could deal with the princess on their own. On its own.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
How am I hearing you then? Oh shoot. Wait a minute.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
What the freak is that?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yo, why am I like what is this, Attack on Titan? What are these, the walls?
You're here to slay her.
Am I in prison?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The stranger. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, has this happened before? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard, you're in it. Oh, you bastard, you're in it for it now, you scallywag. I'm wise to your tricks, but I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? What if I just leave again? What if I just leave again? I don't know if it will be possible this time though. But I died, the whole world ended. What am I doing here? Actually, yeah, that's true. Wait. If I died, including like everyone else dying, besides I guess the narrator. Wait, if everyone died, including me, who was I hearing? How was I hearing the narrator if everyone died? And also, if everyone died, and I'm back, then what's stopping me from just not killing her again? Right? Because if I'm just gonna keep coming back on some like Subaru vibes from ReZero, I'ma just keep doing the same thing. I don't have to kill this princess if nothing is gonna change. What if I kill the princess and then I'm gonna come back to the same point anyway? But this time with cause like look, if I'm explore, like if I don't go into the cabin and then the world resets after it ends, I could just keep doing that. Because if I go into the cabin and I start interacting with the princess, if everything is repeating, including my memory, like if everything is repeating, but I still remember, I'm assuming the princess is also going to remember. So like my interaction with the princess might, like, you know what I mean? Like if I go into the cabin and interact with the princess and she also would remember like time resets and stuff, then however I interacted with the princess, it could negatively impact me. Because like if I try and kill her, she would remember that, and then the world like the world or whatever resets, and then she's gonna be like, oh, ready, like back for round 2 or something like that, right? So what if I just never meet her? What if I just don't interact with her, right? Oh, you bastard, you're in it for it now. Why is your trick? But I died. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to. Okay, so this is some freaking Attack on Titan vibes. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely yeah, I get it. Suddenly proceed. No, I don't want to. I don't want to go to the cabin. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely. What's the option that's closest to not going to the cabin? What if I just lie? Because I'm not going.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go.
I did it. I didn't want. Bro, I lied so that I could. Why did he go? Why did my character go? Can I go back now? Is there an option to go back? Damn, dude. Now I wish I would have picked the other options if I still would have ended up here. I feel like I shouldn't change anything now, though. Like, if this is my run, I guess I'm just gonna keep going. Well, that sucks.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Can I
If we're
ask
stuck
more
going
questions?
in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe
That's me.
she isn't a liar.
That's me. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Exactly.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
I'm being difficult for the sake of it. You just talk to me.
Let's keep an open mind.
Wait, what is happening? So it's like multiple. So I can't even speak anymore. I'm freaking speechless. This freaking game is already tripping me out. Okay, so like different interactions, different endings I get or whatever. I get like different split personalities or something. Different personalities. Am I like getting like forgotten pieces of myself or something? Because look, if we're already going to the point of like infinite cabins and stuff, why can it not be me like collecting, like slowly collecting pieces of myself through like different endings or something, right? I wish I could have asked more questions.
The cabin interior is
Jesus Christ.
a confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
What the frick is
It's all
happening?
shifted here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Oh yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah, that's trippy. I had a feeling this would happen. Like when I first saw how the mount. Yo, I'm not liking this music. Hold on. I say I'm not liking it, even though I'm like, okay, I'm kind of liking it. No, I'm not liking it. I'm loving it. Nah, dude. When the moment I saw like the mouse movement and stuff, I already knew something trippy was gonna happen. But I did not expect it to already
The
look
only
like this.
furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True. Or just like put it right there.
No, we're taking the knife.
Drop it. Not put
Have you
it.
seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Exactly. I don't want to deal with it. Why am I the only person here?
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
Yeah, a princess that seemingly can manipulate reality with... Yeah, oh yeah, a princess. Okay, buddy. A princess that seemingly is like forcing me... I don't know if it's her, to be honest. But like, if she's just a simple princess, why would the universe literally force me to kill her by making like infinite cabins wherever I went, right? That does not seem like the act of a simple princess. Look at this freaking place, dude.
You can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong.
Exactly.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Looks like the world doesn't need to be saved if it's just gonna reset anyway. Right? Right?
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
It seems like I've already lost. I've already lost my mind before I even got to the cabin, dude.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
That is interesting. Yo, me and the voice of a contrarian, like, I'm on his side, which makes sense because I literally just essentially did things to, I guess, summon this version of myself. Or what? I'm confused now. Voice of a hero, voice of the contrarian, and then the narrator is like the main voice. I don't know, like, what is happening?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
What? You're supposed to be just the narrator. You're supposed to just be telling the story, not like literally interact, like literally like making me do things, right? Unless you're God. Which, if you're a god, kill the princess yourself then. Unless she's like a different goddess. Like if the princess is like the vessel of a goddess, and then I'm the vessel of a god, and like the only way of I don't know.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Exactly.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Weren't you literally curious about losing yourself?
What you're seeing
like,
here
wouldn't
is
you want
obviously real. Just
that?
accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Doesn't sound very contrarian to me anymore.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
The thing is, it seems like there's like the narrator who's like above like all the other voices, and then there's like different parts of me that I guess I'm collecting, with like the voice of a hero, freaking contrarian or whatever. And then there's me who's playing the game, who's even beyond the narrator. Like me in real life, interacting with them. I don't know. I'm losing myself already, bro. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror and take the blade. What's this? They're calling out the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
You're not gonna... This is tripping me out, bro. This is freaking crazy. What is happening?
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yeah.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Ew!
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What the frick is... Nah, this... Bro, I guess I've already lost myself. Because I'm already hallucinating myself as a freaking dragon or something. Look at... No, actually... Wait... I literally pointed out the fact that my cursor looks like a freaking, like, dragon hand or something. Like, it looks weird. Is my cursor my hand? So what if at the end of the game, once I, like, maybe collect all my pieces or something, if that's what's happening, my hand becomes, like, a human? Unless I'm always, like, off-rib, just a dragon. Oh, my brain is already hurting. What is happening, bro?
There was a mirror a second ago.
Look, hey, voice of a contrarian. I guess I'm already lost myself.
No, it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
True. I want to be even more of a contrarian. Just not take the blade. I'm just, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Hey.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built for unidentifiable...
Maybe I do need the blade. Actually, no, never mind. Bro, what the frick is a blade supposed to do with this? What is it, the Infinity Castle from
Nothing here seems
Demon Slayer, dude?
The closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense
bro,
of this
I've
place.
been confused ever since...
None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere.
Infinite Cabins, dude.
Down. The air here has a sickening...
What if I just jump off the stairs?
Sludge-like miasma to it. The kind
like, what if I just...
indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent.
What if I just don't meet the princess?
An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
So now we're dealing with invisible mirrors, we're dealing with freaking eldritch abominations, we're dealing with different we're dealing with split personality disorder.
The princess lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What are you talking about, dude? Where do you even see where the princess could be, dude? If anything, at this point, I would I wouldn't even be surprised if the princess is these stairs. Turns out the cabin is the princess, and these freaking stairs are like her strands of hair or something, dude. We're walking on her right now.
A disquieting collage of tone and personality drags up the stairs.
Like, we don't even know where we're supposed to go.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, because if I was here to kill, I would grab that blade, which I didn't grab. I'm just here. Unless I'm here to kill myself, like, I don't know. I don't know. Where are you?
Oh, don't be such a
Can I just jump off right here and just, like, go into the void? Like, dude.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like, whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Here comes the freaking narrator being a smart. It's like, you're going to die if you don't slay the princess or something, right? Because everyone is going to die. Which, by the way, I haven't seen anyone this whole time. Are you going to explain the fact that I'm a dragon? Are you going to explain the fact that a disappearing meal... What meal? Are you going to explain the fact that a mirror just disappeared in front of us? Are you going to explain the fact that freaking... whatever the frick is happening here on the screen, and the fact that the universe is so, like demanding on killing the princess to the point of, like, creating infinite versions of... Wait a minute. The universe created... Hold on. If she's just a princess, when those infinite cabins started appearing, does that mean that the universe, quote unquote, make infinite princesses? Go jump off into the void, dude. Like, freaking backflip into the void, dude. Like, come on,
don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward.
Right.
Whatever
right.
choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
I mean, to be fair, who would have said... I mean, what stopped us from just continuing to just, like, yeah, there was a mirror. Or, no, not mirror. Yes, there was a wall, but who's to say we couldn't just turn around and, like, not go into the cabin again? Like, what if we just stood in place and just starved ourselves to death, right? Is he literally going to, like, teleport us into the cabin? Which at that point, you might as well just have teleported me there. Like, you should have just started me in the cabin already if you were going to do that, you know what I mean? I don't freaking know. Like, this is some, like, illusion of choice right now. Like, I did a decision. Like, this is on the same timing of, like, it's like you have two choices. You can paint your room blue or red. But if you choose blue, I'm going to lock you in the room for the rest of your life. So, but you have a choice. It's like, what the frick kind of choice is that? Obviously, I'm going to choose red because I'm not trying to freaking, you know, like, what kind of, like, that's not a freedom of choice. Obviously, I'm going to choose red because you just added a consequence if I chose blue, you know? Or red, whatever, right? This is the same thing here. It's like, you have a choice. Not really. Clearly not. I don't freaking know. You might as well just, like, have, like, force me to just go and kill the princess on your own. Like, control me to kill her. If this is what's gonna happen.
That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
We don't know that, buddy.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
That I agree with. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center stairs to the soft stairs. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that if I chose... Yo. I would... Dude, imagine if each stair is like a different ending. Like, I take one stair and it's already like a completely different ending, dude. I literally just repeated myself. But... Center. Yeah.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases.
Unless it just ends up in me.
Branch into their own staircases.
Unless it ends up in me going into the same destination anyway.
You up or down,
just like with the cabin.
At the very least, you concentrate on where you are. Careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides.
I kind of want to,
You
though.
don't want to have to backtrack, and so you take one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose
Should I be saving? Whatever. Oh.
But no matter
Damn,
the
cut
direction
him
it
off.
goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
No, I don't. I don't freaking know where I'm going, dude. What?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeated
Look at my
patterns
hand.
and emotions of the journey.
Why is it like a
Continuous march forward.
Why is it like
to
a crow
destination
now?
Long forgotten.
I like how it's like turning into like a freaking like
Consumption
sketch
and
or
betrayal,
something.
skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity.
Are
At the
these
heart
all?
of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Can I help you?
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this is freaking sick. Yo. So this music. I'm about to pull up with the blade that I didn't grab up. All right, what the freak am I talking about? Yo, what is this? This music reminds me of freaking Minecraft or something. I'm not gonna lie. Were those like different endings or something? Like different paths to different endings or something? Like emotion and hardship or whatever. And it's like freaking. I saw like 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀 or whatever it's called, like the freaking like frog cells or something, like amoebas or I don't freaking know. Well, face to face now.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Yo, is she crying? Why are her eyes flickering? Also, why is only one hand locked up? Why is only one hand of hers locked up? Does that mean that she has been free this whole time? She's just giving like the illusion of being sealed off? Or was that one more loose? I don't freaking know. Cause like how did she get out of this one but not this one, right?
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
This is freaking crazy. I don't even. Out of every path I could have taken, this probably is the most craziest one, right? Because like it seems like I'm just jumping straight into the freaking like craziness of this game. Because like there are so many other options besides just leaving. Because like there were a bunch of options like, why am I here? What if I want to kill the princess and stuff? I was just like, nah, screw all that. I'm not even gonna entertain you, dude. I'm not even gonna entertain like this conversation. I'm just gonna not participate and just dip. And then she looks good though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like the lighting on her eyes.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
This music is like, I love this. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so like sinister and like ethereal and like I feel like I'm like losing my mind in like some like the belly of Azathoth or something. I don't freaking know.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't
she's
forget why you're here.
Buddy, I don't even know.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Yeah. Like, don't forget why you're here. Buddy, there's a reason why I decided not to get the blade.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings.
Yeah.
She seems normal.
I don't know if you could trust that at this point. Maybe she would have been normal if I chose like a different path, but after what I just experienced, I don't know. I feel like this is like the vessel of some like Cthulhu or something. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. What happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here. For a reason. You're apparently a threat to the world. Well, if I'm... Hey man, if I'm already here, I guess why is like one eye tweak like? If I'm already here, I guess let's explore. Let's you know, let's ask. Let's hit her with some talking jutsu. Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back. Yeah, what?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Why did it light up? Bro, what in the freaking Nikki from Obsession is happening, dude? Also, hold up.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once
almost,
there is now another.
What is happening? Abo, explain. Elaborate. I'm losing myself, dude. I feel like I'm about to fracture. I feel like I'm surprised I haven't already. Maybe because I'm already crazy. Alright? If you see my videos, whoa, that's freaking sick!
We can do that?
Yeah, let's break apart ourselves, buddy. Let's do that.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
We can do that. I feel like we're already doing that though, right? Like the voice of a hero, voice of a contrarian. I feel like we're already a step ahead of the princess in that department.
Again?
Like in that.
Have you been here before?
Wait, the narrator doesn't.
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
It seems like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. From my first ever gameplay. The first thing I ever choose to put in this game. And I'm just like, yep. Let's get a freaking...
Unsee it. Whatever thoughts reasoned their way
How?
into your head, unthink them.
How?
It's not already too late.
I'm literally seeing it in real time.
Do it now.
What do I mean unsee it?
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Good idea. Good idea, contrarian. If we're already, let's just double down, dude. What's your name? For all I know, you're like, I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you... What? I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust... Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Oh. Is this where... Hold on. I kind of want to do this one. There's more of you now. But then at the same time, I kind of want to do this one because it's like I'm interacting with two princesses at the same time. I'm going to go with this one.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Split again.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you calling me fat? Right?
She fractures again.
Okay, good. At least she fractured again instead of like...
I don't like where this is going.
Because I didn't want to like kill one of the princesses, and although that probably would have been a crazy one.
Neither do I.
If I did that.
Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Nah.
How would we even do that? Where would we start?
Yeah, I don't even... Which version are we killing?
Could always start by retrieving the blade.
Nah, I'm good.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
Yeah, I don't think we're bro, we barely even got here. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to escape
Well,
this
that's
place.
where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it.
But I don't want to.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
I want to make things worse, though. For all I know, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to try and get you out of here. I don't know. You're apparently through. Okay, so this is the only one I can do out of all of these. It's like the three different. In the last one, it said, I'm getting you out of here as one. As a second one, it says, I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. And it also said, retrieve the blade. This time, I've split, and it's like, it seems like, because like right now, look, one could be like for this one. This one, like the getting you out of here, what could be like for this one. I don't know what you are, could be for this one. Where would have the retrieve the blade one be if I hadn't split her apart like 3 times? Because like now, it's like one could be for like the getting you out of here could be for this one. I don't know what you are could be for this one. And then retrieve the blade could be for this one. Oh yeah, bro.
Wait, that's not right.
What?
Go on.
What?
Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Yo, I'm not like the fact that the sick ass music is gone now.
You feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Is this Into the Spider-Verse? Am I in a different universe, bro?
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Stop. Dude, I'm freaking out. This has got to be the craziest ending anyone has ever gotten in this game, right? Surely. I'm getting every ending at once. I'm literally seeing everything that could potentially happen to happen. Like, what is this one? Look at this, why is she posted up like that? Freaking Mona Lisa looking ass.
But this... We can't...
And now we're blending into one?
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
You seem like you're handling it just fine.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Before it all? Ooh, this time even the narrator himself disappeared.
Falls apart?
We're back. Help. Help!
I think he's gone.
How are we not
We
gone?
were never
Or
going
you
to
are
salvage this,
gone.
were we?
How did the narrator disappear? Why did he disappear this time? Looks like the world ended anyway. Or it ended and didn't at the same time.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
I would like to know the same thing, Princess. Hold up, though. Hold.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
You're speaking so casually right now. Just like, it's all so uncomfortable. As if you're not literally like, with like infinite different versions of yourself in one. Bro, this is on some like, what's the freaking Angst Levy timing from Invincible?
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
I don't think, hey, I can't even fix myself.
We should help her. I think
How?
we did this. How surprisingly sincere.
Right.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
I mean, ever since the whole cabin shenanigans, I kind of would think that they would, but
It's a little late for regret.
but I didn't expect it to get to this point.
Please.
Oh, now she's bleeding. Well, now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. No, just no. I kind of want to do that one, but nah, dude. Say nothing. It's going to be. What? Hell no, bro. How can you say that when she's literally like every version of herself in one? There's like dead ones, alive ones that aren't supposed to be there. Like, I'll do my best. I don't think they're supposed to be fixed. No. All of these are bad. I'll do my best. Well, okay, I get. Well, so much for that. When everything is possible, nothing is the illusion of choice. And now the mirror's back? But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone. Replace who the frick is speaking now?
She's gone. Where did she go?
How did the narrator disappear, but you didn't?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd ever go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. That one we already established. Wait, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because it seems like the voice of a contrarian is gone. The only one that remained is the voice of the hero. Who is this? Who's doing the explorations? Who's talking to the voice of a hero now? If the narrator's gone, the contrarian is gone, the princess is gone, who am I in this situation? I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
What the frick else are we supposed to do? Right.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
This is exactly why I wanted to play this game. Because this is freaking insane. It seems like, dude, even down to those stairs, like choose right or left or center. Even down to those stairs, I feel like if I would have chosen left or right, it would have done some like completely different ending, dude. Bro, this is freaking sick.
Don't look at it.
Oh, you're back.
I like that thing.
Thing? What do you mean thing? You approach the mirror. Who's this? Not the narrator. What is up with my freaking scaly ass lizard arm, dude? Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. They're gone. Who's gone? The voices? It's you. This is freaking insane. This is so cool. This is yo. But why am I like that though? Freaking SCP-96 shy guy looking ass. Freaking portrait of God looking ass. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. The cabin is here again? Still? What the frick? No, wait. You are at the cabin. I'm not seeing no cabin. What are you talking about? Approach her? Is that supposed to be the cabin?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Bro, I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't know what to feel. What are you? The gift of friend. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Jesus Christ. Do we know each other? What happens now? Attacked you. Destroyed your body. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to attack and also destroy. But at this point, I kind of want to explore. Because, like, if I've already gotten this far, I might as well ask questions, right? What are you? What are you? Bro, she's gonna be talking about some freaking like cryptic ass things that I'm not even gonna understand what's gonna happen. She's like, I am what is everything and nothing at the same time. I am everything and everywhere all at once. Go to movie, by the way. Like, she's gonna be all like, I'm not even gonna understand what she's talking about. I am curious about, do you know the narrator though? Screw it. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body shows, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reach one of them, reach forward and gently touch the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Well, I also kind of like to imagine that when I stabbed myself there, it was like, it's like what would happen to you if you gaze into like the unknown, like something like eldritch, like something completely incomprehensible, you know, like your mind can't even process it, so you just kill yourself, right? What are you? Okay, well, hey, good thing I did that, because hey, your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing. I mean, I would think so. If I can't even kill myself, I would not think I would be able to do
My
that.
roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
As we are now one or something freaking, you know? So, does that mean that you're... So is this like a vessel? Like, is this like an avatar or something? Your true body is in like the freaking cosmos or whatever, the freak Azathoth is sleeping or something. I keep bringing it up, but like, this is some, I'm telling you, this is some freaking cosmic eldritch horror or something, dude. My roots okay, so unless it's like me, like the player, she's like a different like person in my reality, you know what I mean? Like, she's not, it's like her real body is in the real world, like where I am right now, but her like avatar or vessel or something, freaking conscious or something, her soul is in here, which is why I can't interact with her, because she's not like, you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anyway. I think that makes sense. All right, well, okay. Good. Hey, good thing that I can still ask questions. All right, I'm curious about the narrator.
You are the only thing I have ever known.
And the princess?
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Why? Who am I then? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
You see what I mean? You cryptic ass. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I am solitary lights in an empty... Okay, King Pixels. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network.
I should have not...
to be more.
I should have not done that, because this one says explore. There were other options I could have picked to get more out of this conversation, and then pick explore. I think that should have been the plan, but whatever. Oh wait, no. Okay. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Seems like it.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
But I mean, you see what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, dude. The gift. Okay. I guess, can I just explore all of these then? Okay, fine.
Yes. Nerves and fibers.
Stop, dude. Oh my gosh, I hate, dude, I'm misclicking all the time. Nerves and fibers. To feel the worlds beyond perception. Okay.
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
That last line that she did, hold on, can I read it? Give them. Yes, nerves and fibers to fuel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. Kinda sounds like the little voices in my head. Cause hold on, you know what? Hold on, before I even.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Yeah, dude. I don't. That is hilarious, dude. I gotta see other people's gameplays now because I feel like every other person probably was like asking questions like, "Who are you, the narrator? How can I trust you?" So I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna not participate then because like screw you, you know. I don't trust you. And I don't trust the princess, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna listen to the princess or you. Screw both of you. I'm just gonna go away. Sorry that you. But why are you sorry though? Damn it, did I just become Canadian there? Sorry.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Why? How?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here. And I too yearn to be free.
It's like the dragon body of mine is like, which by the way, why is the princess not saying anything about that? But like, it's like the princess and like this dragon body of mine, like all of these hands, it's like me as the player, the narrator, the freaking like, what is it? Like the other voices, the hero voice and all of that. It's like these vessels, you know, like the princess vessels. Are you the princess? We just established that she's not.
I know only that they are.
All right.
Nothing as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Why though? Who made us to do that?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
There is no exit. Okay, digital circus vibes. But this vessel is a creature of perception. Okay, so the princess is a vessel of like. Yeah, so she became this way from what, like, my decisions. So, like, my perspective, my perceptions, my choices made this. I think that's what that means. She can make you forget. If only you believe. So it's like, my decisions dictate what happens in this game. Or, like, what happens to me and the princess. And it could get to the point where like certain endings could make you forget that she's not like real or something, like that she's just some like, I guess a vessel, like the fabric of reality, some freaking vessel. But this vessel is a creature of perception, so it's like, so she's not real, or like not. You know what I mean? Struggling though.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Why would I want to make you whole though? I don't know you like that. If I make you whole, maybe you're gonna kill me or something. I don't know you. I don't know what you are. I don't know what's gonna happen if I make you. What is happening? Yo, bro. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? I was actually thinking the other way around. She's gonna kill me. How much will I forget? Where did that come from? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? What? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
By the way, why does she have the voice of the princess too? To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. Technically, that's true, right? Because like it's not like erasing something out of reality, like out of existence, right? Those, like what you destroy still exists. It's just in a different state of matter. Like, you know, ice technically gets, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like 𝗶₾𝗀𝗀𝘀𝗀 for like God of Destruction, for example, like from, you know, Dragon Ball. It's like he taps, like he destroys the planet, and then that planet gets destroyed, but there's like smoke, right? There's smoke that comes out of it, and that smoke, those like molecules and atoms and whatever, can eventually shape into something else. Or even just that on its own, like you destroy the planet and then it like reshaped, remolded into that like thing. You know what I mean? Like gas and whatever. Also, there's this like thing about like where like you put an apple, for example, in like a sealed box for like decades or something like that. And eventually it decomposes. It like decomposes, and over like years it can reshape itself, like all of those molecules, because they're like all in a sealed box, right? So there's like the molecules and stuff, the atoms, they have nowhere else to go but to eventually, theoretically, technically, reshape back into the apple again. Like it decomposes and then it goes back into the same state that it was in. I'm just saying things. I'm just saying things, dude. This thing isn't even a game anymore. This is just an experience. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
That is true. That is true. How could she be afraid of death if she hasn't even felt what it's like to be alive? How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
More than you have found, but less that there are to find. Obviously, what the frick? Are they trying to be all smart? Freaking, bro, that's so freaking pretentious. That was like an answer that Jimmy Neutron would say. Instead of saying like salt, you say sodium chloride or something. Like, get your freaking, bro, whatever. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Okay. Wait forever? Wait, can that be a choice? Can this be an ending?
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before... Why? So we're similar. Or didn't you literally just say that we're like one and the same? Or I guess similar? Well, like, I guess not to the point of... not to the... I don't know. I guess I'm even more unique.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Bro, I've been talking for so long, my freaking throat is so dry now.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
Freaking gosh, dude, my brain! If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? And drawn. This is like, it does seem like it's like sketched out, right? Who made us? Who created this? Who drew us? But are they like the creators of the game, like part of this verse, like universe? Are they supposed to be like God or something?
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
How do you know that I would do that? Yep. He just crashed. Was that an ending? Hold on. What?
Though you were gone mere moments.
Wait, what did I get?
Your side.
What did I just get? I think I just got an achievement. Wait, this is freaking crazy. Wait, I thought. Yo, this is on some freaking I was about to say monkey. Monica Weiss from Doki Doki Literature Club. The amount of times I referenced that freaking game, dude. You have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments. I never left your side. How do you know I was gone then? How do you know? How did you not leave my side? It's like, so wait. Me as the player was gone, but you never left my side because my vessel is in the game still. So it's like technically you're like me as the conscious or the me, the conscious player or whatever was gone, but technically I was still in there with you. Is that what that means? Like my body, my vessel, whatever. Like maybe because like she's talking right now, and I'm not seeing what's happening on like because this is a POV. So like from her perspective, maybe I'm also these like crazy freaking hands and stuff. I actually thought that it was gonna like new game or something. I didn't expect this. Okay, well, yeah, okay. Now make me forget. Yeah, fine. I've waited long enough.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
The princess?
You won't.
Just like that? You won't. Who broke the mirror? Who was it that broke the mirror? Was it her? See? Who broke the mirror? Why did it break? Everything goes dark and you die. Who typed that, by the way? A rich and vibrant heart? Bring the stranger to her? Who?
You're
Wait,
on
what?
a path in the woods.
The real
and at the end of that
starts
path
here?
is a cabin.
You know where you...
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The real...
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, alright. I've been recording on my phone for an hour and 19 minutes. After what I just experienced, I'm good. I'm gonna leave it here. And I guess now this is where the real Slay the Princess starts. So, you know, yeah, I'm gonna save that for later. I'm like damn near shaking right now after that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Wow. Wow, dude. Yeah, I'm a go. I gotta ponder on this now because I'm gonna actually no, never mind. I was gonna search up like maybe other people's like games or something, like gameplays, but I feel like that's gonna spoil like my choices and stuff, so never mind. But I kind of wanted to because, like, you know, well, how did other people play this game? You know, what did they choose, right? Because I'm curious if anybody chose my freaking Eldritch. I gotta stop saying that, but it's like the perfect way to describe this, what I just experienced. So anyway, Wow. I'm excited, bro. This is exactly why I wanted to play this game. But yeah, I'm out of here.